Well, yeah, but I go back to I don't really like the fact that they picked Hidden Fortress because you've just played one of Russia's strongest maps, and now you play possibly their strongest map. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself.
Following Fortune off the start, picking up that railgun in the basement, green armor as well. No challenge to him. Not sure what happened in the red room. I think they got the red as well, so not a great set of spawns for Poland. Though maybe they got the yellow and lightning gun. They got a lot of damage from behind there, Meg Wizard. Look at that though. Did hit that railgun shot, although he did drop the rail to Avic. Now you want to set up the quad early on this map, but
yeah, you do, and that first quad, of course, can catch teams out if they're not ready for it. They don't know the time that it's going to be.
Yeah, first quad always after 30 seconds, but before the end of the minute.
Point, you really need to be there now, ready to defend it.
Good defensive point by Morpheus. Saw two players there just cutting them off from bouncing across, but it's too late because there's two players in behind on him. Look at this rush though, but it is too late. There we go. Pavel takes the quad, shotgun in hand, and he's actually going to get out pretty comfortably.
Yeah, and at the moment they'll have no idea where he is. Now they'll know. Geenan was just shotgunned in the back there, not enough to kill him.
This is a vulnerable route to take it to in this open area, but he's got teammates supporting this. It's a good... He knew the time was mega, and we've actually seen Pavel play that role on this map.
Yeah, and this is dangerous now. If Russia have times on all these items, they'll be able to move around the map as a team, just going between the major pickups.
Yeah, you've got to be careful they don't get into that domination mode. Running the whole map in unison, and Russia are very effective at doing that. Now we've seen time and time again, I mean there's not necessarily, like many of the good maps, there's a balance here. There's not a primary objective, you have to get that red armor. You can play the yellow and mega health side of the map, but Russia, the way they play it, they commit players, Immortal especially, stacking up on the reds, and Pavel plays the mega side, so they play basically the whole map.
Yeah, and if you can't stop them from doing that, then you're in for a world of pain, because there's two great players there who are going to time everything extremely well. You need to be shutting them down. You can't let them do what they want, basically.
Going on, just getting the spawn, grabbing the rail in front of Pavel there, and he felt his wrath as a result. Two of the Polish players going down in a row. Got a couple of shotguns. Build up that ammo, eh, Pavel? I think we'll be looking at the next quad very soon. Maybe 30 seconds before teams want to start sending a player there.
Well, Poland saw in the last one that even though they didn't know the time, they weren't ready to get there as a team, and really they needed to be there way before they tried to. It was almost fortunate that it hadn't spawned earlier, and the pickup would have been even cleaner than it was.
We've got a voice comms issue. They've just fixed Poland, but we're going to go back into the game. About 10 frag margin between the two teams at the moment. Very early on though. Pavel only 17 health, needs a bit of support. He did miss out on the rail, so he's going to have to wait a good 20 seconds for the next one to spawn up.
Yeah, he's very vulnerable. I mean, anyone could just come in here and pretty much take him out in just a couple of shots. But that mega will certainly do nicely.
And we will see that time and time again. Pavel timing that mega. Nice dodge behind the pillar, drawing Morpheus into a closer range, catches him out with that shotgun kill. Could have waited for the rail, it's going to be up any second. Decides to go and defend this upper area. Good choice.
It is, because that's one of the key routes in towards quad, and he's got it locked down.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my god, somehow Evek came out on top there, but Immortal is sitting on this quad. He's not massively stacked or anything, but looks like they were going to get in here. No, Morpheus gets the frags. The roster, is he going to have to save the day here? He's actually caught out, and now Poland are debating who takes it. Here's Morpheus, gets the grab up the bounce pad, couple of easy frags there. Kind of drew the Russian players in to keep coming. Wants to survive this one, does pick up the kill. The 50 health isn't up. It's going to make the run for the red armor.
Really needs some health, because he can't confidently go around the map with that low health.
There we go, he's going to be up to pretty much full health now. He's going to make a push through this dangerous doorway. But it's pretty free and open. Can he push in, get any more kills? Does pick up one more kill on Pavel and a 3 frag quad one. It's a pretty decent show, especially when they look like they were going to lose the quad. Yeah,
I was really impressed by Poland. It would have been quite easy to call that, we've lost this quad, give it up. But they actually kept going in, and they came out with it in the end. That's quite impressive.
There we go, Morpheus trying to defend out this next red pickup. He's just bullied off it. I know it's not up yet, but if he doesn't go back to it, he's just been bullied away.
Yeah, you really need to try and put some damage on the pickup. You know, it's alright that you want to avoid damage, of course, but if you just let the red go for free, then it's a real problem for your team.
Well, he does catch out Fortune in the back with that shotgun there. We'll see Avik trying to hit these rail shots, and he does actually save himself with a clutch rail, rewards himself with the green armor and the drop shotgun. Second impressive for Avik there. There's the 50. That's a nice kill on Starosta.
Yeah, he almost felt that he had to go into the red armor room aggressively because he could hear people around him at the bounce pad area.
Oh, look at this railing by Avik. Ridiculous. Eventually caught out by Pavel, who bags himself a pretty decent rail. And look at that rocket direct. Second rail in a row as well, bagging himself an impressive. Eventually caught out. So many rails on the map.
Yeah, there is, and that's going to help Poland in defense of this squad.
Here we go. Ganon, that's great defensive play, doesn't take any real damage either.
That's
just brilliant
them
off.
For him to go out high and...
Oh, two more coming through. He got totally caught out by the fact they rushed it. There's a couple of seconds to go. They should defend this out, and they do. Avik, superstar quad run in the last quad of the previous map, picking up his first frag there. Missed out on the rail, but does have a time on it.
Poland are on fire at the moment. This is so impressive. 2 quads in a row they've taken now, and this game is really close now.
One frag in it. Can Avik bring that one frag back on this run alone? It looks like he probably will. He didn't want to risk and take too much damage there diving in. There's a couple of players here. It's vulnerable position.
I have to say, that's excellent quad countering from Russia. Now, that position's so difficult for the quad to deal with.
I think his eyes were too big there, Avik. It's a dangerous situation to drop into. There's actually so many areas, though, when you're on a quad run, you have to watch out for. It's why we don't usually see massive frag counts on quad runs here.
No, you're right, and I think we just saw a really interesting way of countering the quad from Russia that worked so effectively.
There we go. Gun just taken out by Immortal. Let's just check out some of the stats in a second. Let's have a look. So 8 reds to 6 in favour of Poland, 6 to 4, and the Megas in favour of Russia. Yellows in favour of Russia.
Very even game in terms of pickups. Even. Reflected in the score as well, you know.
Russia have just taken the lead again. Avik caught out, backing off with that railgun. Immortal just evading. A last-ditch attempt to frag him through that doorway. Nice rail shot. Gets a second in for an impressive and the kill. See, they group up so well. 2 different players attacking Polish spawners from different angles. So hard to counter. He is eventually caught out, and now Poland definitely have 2 rails because we're watching Morpheus with 1. Third impressive for him. Hits another rail shot. It's going to be hard to get in here. Avik, I think, wanted that rail. Morph said no. Oh, look at this attack in. This could go really well. They're going to have to push this last guy, though. Oh, great grab by Morpheus. Last second steal.
Yeah, he's done really well there. It would have been almost impossible to come out alive there, and he's done a really good job to steal it away.
There we know his Fortune. Dropping down, catches out Morpheus. I mean, 2 easy kills for him there. The more of these simple kills they give away, though, that's almost the problem with Poland at the moment. We see too many free kills.
Yeah, it was the same story on the first map in Fortress, and you know, they had done so well in this game to tie it up a few minutes ago, but you know, now Russia are back in firm control, and it's going to be hard work all over again for Poland to bring this back.
We saw that with Avik there, just rushing in. Eventually they do win out. Frag for frag, and takes control of this railgun room. They do want those rails, Poland. They are so effective railers. See Avik just trying to work around this red. Gets caught out, pushing through that corridor. It's a 14 frag margin. Next major moment is going to be the next quad. It's in 50 seconds. I'm going to start. If I'm one of the teams, I'm thinking that these are turning out to be really significant. We're going to have to go that little bit earlier.
Yeah, both teams need to make sure that they don't allow the other team to set up too early at quad, and then you know, they've got the challenge of can they break down the quad defense, which, as we know, is so difficult to do on this map if set up correctly.
I mean, maybe if you're some of the Russian players here, you've got a couple of weapons. You might not have the armor, but there's not going to be enough armor to go around. You just go to quad.
Exactly. Whoever's getting the next reg should be waiting, but the others have got to be looking to work their way in now. And Immortal's taken this mega route, and you know, seeing one. Well, he's actually seen 2 players, so he'll be able to block this off.
They knew he was there as well, and I mean, they did the best they could have done, probably. I'm going to switch to someone who's maybe in the quad room. Switch around to Starosta. He's pushed away by Nubikiller's machine gun, and he's eventually fragged. But Megbaguk, or Fortune, with that quad grab, easy kill on Ganon.
Yeah, but he did a good job.
Wow!
Morpheus picks up such an easy kill from Ganon's hard work with the shotgun.
That's like a day 1 counter. You play this map for the first time, and that's how you counter the quad in your very first quad kill.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's such an effective position that even if the quad is expecting you to be there, it's still hard for him to deal with it.
I have to say, Morpheus did kind of push the corner, as opposed to waiting for the quad to come out, so it was a pretty good kill.
Yeah, of course, you can use that glow of the quad that shines through the walls to really time your attack onto the quad.
Pavel dropping down. Is he going to miss out? No, he doesn't drop that railgun. Morpheus getting the kill. Morpheus really wants a rail. I mean, he's hitting 68% rail. We know he's a very strong railer. He gets completely caught out. It's such a death trap moving into that room, especially if you've got something like a shotgun. Not the right weapon to be moving into. Immortal coming in, and that's his 3rd kill in a row there. Another excellent to his name. Get the excellent award with quick successive kills. And they're just starting to build a bit of a comfortable margin here now, Bob.
Yeah, but look, they keep picking off individual Polish players. This is the root of all Poland's problems at the moment. They are getting isolated from one another.
Immortal. They're just working this side of the map. They're quite happy with this. Maybe to give up more reds. Just challenge every now and again. And as we've seen so many times, so many Polish deaths down in this rail basement. We haven't seen too much of the LG area, but this rail basement has been a graveyard for the Poles. 10 seconds to go before the quad. Immortal going to make the bounce pad jump across. Is there any kind of challenges through the doorway? Nope. It's going to be an easy quad grab for Russia, and it's
very easy.
Starting to fall away now for Poland. Another mega grab, and this is looking like total map domination coming up, Vor.
It is. They've got a quad to worry about. I don't think many of them have any weapons to work with, so it's just going to be so hard to get back into this game.
The fact he's run out of lightning gun ammo will help a little bit, and he missed out on the red grab, but 4 frags on that run, make that 5. As well as the conversion kills from his teammates, and
here's the problem
control.
as well. Yeah, I mean, they picked up so many kills with the quad that they know it's safe to then push around to the rest of the map, because what are they dealing with? They're dealing with fresh spawners.
I mean, even there, I mean, he goes down, but he does so much damage to Nubikilla. He's going to have to stack up and health up again before he can really challenge and do too much. He does challenge over this lightning gun room, and now maybe he can push into the red. Does have a teammate there. What do you do if you're Poland then? What's the strategy?
Well, I think it's to focus on making sure they are more together as a team, because we've seen so many kills where they've been isolated on their own, and that's putting yourself at such a disadvantage. You've got to fight with your team. You've got to make sure you're getting major items, get the reds, get the rails, get the lightning guns. At the moment, they're just giving away far too many kills. I mean, it's all right to die if you are fighting over something important, but look, Morpheus just picked off again by Immortal. Geanon now on his own as well. Now you wonder why Morpheus perhaps didn't stay with Geanon at the lightning gun. I mean, 2 is better than 1.
That's why a lot of teams have the kind of splits of 2 and 2 in charge of this and that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's Russia's strategy as well. Though they're so freeform, so comfortable with each other nowadays that you don't really see it. So obviously Avek's doing some excellent shotgun work, does eventually just get beaten out by Fortune, but it looks like Poland are going to grab this one. Ganon grabbing that. Shotgun in hand, only 14 health though, does pick up 1 frag, maybe get a cheeky second. He does.
Done so well to survive.
Yeah, get the hell out of there, and the 50 health is up. He's got teammates supporting him. Doesn't want to get caught out in the back, maybe a bluff. This could be a good move.
Yeah, well, they'll have no idea where he is at the moment. so he's got the element of surprise.
To get machine gunned across, I think Pavel then became aware, but he gets the frag on Pavel, a key player to take down, and he's bagged himself a railgun. I'm going to have a look at the scoreboard then. 15-6 in terms of megas, 21-10 though for Poland in terms of reds. The yellows are pretty close. In fact, Poland are now ahead on those, and they're ahead on the green, so they're actually doing a better job on the items, which is a little bit surprising.
Yeah, but I'd tell you that I'm pretty sure that Russia are doing much better on the weapons.
Well, that is the key to the map. That's exactly what we said, and we've seen so many challenges down at the railgun, and 99% of the time Russia did come out on top. Ganon, I mean, how many challenges and how many people did he take on there? And there was no support, and yet we've had, what, 3 Russians in within a second of them taking control of it?
Yeah, and, you know, they're only turning up for the item as a team. You know, as soon as the item's taken, they're off again to, you know, look to move on to another part of the map, look to move on to the weapons or towards the mega. And they always have support when they make those pushes as well. That's the real difference right now. It's just so much more effective team play from Russia.
We've got 3 quads left on the map, the next of which is in just 10 seconds time. Pavel, 100 stack shotgun in hand, moving towards his squad. Teammates already in support. They're going to have to take a very big push here. Well, one of his support players does go down, but he does pick up the quad pretty comfortably in the end. Oh! Almost caught out by Nube Killer, but he does get the frag, and he's moved out. Oh my god! Almost pummeled by Jinon. 40 frags though, the difference, what?
Yeah, it's quite significant, isn't it, the difference between these teams on this map.
Drops down, takes out Morpheus for his 4th frag, pushing in towards Alex. Why'd that second player come in? Nubikale, but look at that, just giving him frags.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I wish people did that when I played. Nice rocket play by Abek. No ammo crate sitting for him there. So important to know where the ammunition spawns, of course, as well. He's got a rocket with no ammo here. He's got a chunk of armor and he just can't do anything. Effect going so aggressive there, but Immortal backing off onto the 50 intelligent play. And then a teammate came in straight away, supported him, took out Avec.
Yep, that's the difference in this game.
So, just 3.5 minutes left now of this second map. I mean, you'd probably flag that Russia are going to take this at the moment. We've got 2 quads left. Any chance of bringing this back in this time? Is it possible?
Well, it's possible, perhaps, but I just don't see it happening. You know, Poland, even though they have some good individual moments, they're not putting it together as a team, really.
40 frags, the difference is going to have to be 20 frags on the back of this quad. The setup, the quad run, and then the conversions. It's going to have. And
they're not gonna throw their life away attacking this quad. They're just going to look to contain it, and if the opportunity opens up, they'll push in.
There you go. 2 quick kills frags. Havoc. They picked up 3 frags without getting the quad. There's a 4th, maybe even a 5th. Nubikula did amazing to save that.
He did. That quad defense was just ineffective. I mean, you make it so easy for the attacking team. You know, Russia, they were just happy to sit on the outskirts of quad, but as soon as they picked up those 2 kills, that changed things totally. They know that they've only got to go up against 2 more people, and they had 3 or 4 people there to attack.
Pavel dropping down into this open mega side of the map. Hasn't really been too much challenge for his dominance of this side of the map. 60% rail there. Had a fair few impressives as well. So he's been pretty comfortable railing. Wow. Down to 2 health. Eventually machine gunned down by Morpheus. He'll want that rail, but he traded it for the mega. It was a wise choice, actually.
Missed his shotgun blast though, and that cost him his life.
Hey Pavel, he went to look for the mega, it wasn't up. So he'll just recalculate his timings. All health, including mega health, is every 35 seconds after pickup.
Kind of just one of those pushes you make when the game's lost, really, by Morph. Pushing against a shotgun on a corner with no weapon.
Seeing the damage, Immortal 9.3k damage. The rest of his team were in the 6,000 still. And the funny thing about it, you would say all of them are probably world-class TDMers. To just have that one player just dealing out that kind of damage each round.
Yeah, it just pushes them over the edge. I mean, they'd have probably won this comfortably without that huge damage, but that's why we're seeing the difference at this stage, 50 frags.
That is such good defensive play by Ganon though. Really nice, allowed Nuba-Kill. I think he got 3 frags there defensively and didn't take any damage. Nuba-Killer dropping down takes that Mega as the final quad of the map. Poland are experts at final quads. Nice little pummel kill switch round.
Nice combo.
Oh no! That was a great counter. I didn't see he had a rocket.
No.
It's almost like he drew it in, wasn't it, for that rocket shot?
Yeah, but that's very smart. You know, players often do that. They'll pretend they don't have any weapons. They'll hit you with a machine gun, and then when you push onto them, all of a sudden you'll eat something you didn't expect.
Impressive performance then by Russia on this second map.
Yeah, it is. But you know, I go back to the picks from Poland. Unwise picks. I mean, we're at 2-0 now to Russia in this final, and we've played Russia's 2 strongest maps. That's not good map picking from Poland. Why did they not go with DM14 as their first pick? Rim Dungeons.